Yo, what is up guys, and welcome to another Wild Rift video. And in today's video I'm playing Lilia in the jungle. So it took me a while to make this video because I have really been juggling with the builds a lot, and now I finally found like truly the best Lilia build in the game right now. So if you want to skip to the gameplay, there's timestamps in the description. Now let me tell you about the build because this is very important. So first of all, first item, there's two items you can go for. Rod of Ages is generally going to be the best item. But if you're against a very squishy composition, you're going to be better off with a... where is it? Oh, there it is. With a Luden's Echo first item. The reason that Luden's Echo works incredibly well on Lilia is because of this. When you move, moving and casting abilities, especially the moving part, gives you these stacks. Lilia is insanely fast. She's an insanely fast champion. Obviously because of the passive of her first ability. So she can stack up the Luden's Echo really quickly and constantly proc it throughout the team fight. Thing is though, you have less late game damage. You only have more damage against squishies really. And you will start to come online a little bit earlier. But the thing is, Rod of Ages is actually going to give you more damage with this build. Because you go for Leanders as well. So unless you're against like a lot of squishies, you know, it's much better to go for Rod of Ages. So yeah, normally Rod of Ages first. Gives you tankiness, gives you mana, gives you health, gives you ability power, gives you everything really. It gives you a lot and it's really, really good. Then make sure you get boots, by the way, tier 1 boots. Then you get the Leandries. The reason that Leandries is really, really good on Lilia is because Lilia's passive already burns the enemies for 3 seconds. And these 3 seconds constantly refresh the Leandries. So after the 3 seconds of burning, they're gonna burn for 3 more seconds with the Leandries. So essentially, you'll do like double Leandries damage. It's actually pretty crazy. Like all you have to do is poke the enemy once, and they're gonna be burning for 6 seconds. 6 seconds, which is huge. It's basically like when Teemo attacks you, right? Like the burn just never stops. Or Brand, right? This is the same if you go for Leandries. Then you want to go for a Rift Maker. Really, really good item. Really strong item because it gives you Omnivamp. Even the true damage that you do with your first ability is going to be giving you Vampirism. So, really good item as your third item. And then the boots, whatever you need. You know, Mercury Threads, Plated Steel Caps. Some games I even go for Glutinous Greaves, but honestly I feel like that's a bit troll. But you can also go for Ionian Boots of Lucidity, especially with this build because you actually don't have any ability haste. Except for the 15 ability haste on the Rift Maker. So going for the Ionian Boots, if you want to spam your abilities, you know, if you realize you can spam the hell out of your abilities, then you can go for the Ionian Boots of Lucidity. But generally, it's going to be Plated Steel Caps or Mercury Threads. Fourth item is going to be a Rabadon's Death Cap. And then last item is situational. I love to go for Rylai's Scepter. You should not go for Void Staff. Test your knowledge. Why? Pause the video right now. So I hope you pause the video and you're writing right now why you should not build a Void Staff on Lilia. The answer is Lilia's first ability mainly does true damage. Void Staff does not increase the damage of true damage. It only increases magic damage. So you don't need it. Rylai's Scepter, on the other hand, is going to be giving you slows. Crazy slows all the time. Throughout your entire burn. It's really, really good. So Rylai's Scepter is a really nice last item. Infinity Orb is not bad. If the enemy is squishy, it's not bad. Keep in mind, you know, true damage is not going to crit. That's why I'm saying it's not bad. But it has really good burst damage with your ultimate. Now, Cosmic Drive, on the other hand, oh, this one is disgusting. If the enemy doesn't have hard CC, like a lot of hard CC, Cosmic Drive is absolutely disgusting. Like, absolutely disgusting. Because no one can catch you up when you go for the Cosmic Drive. Absolutely no one is going to be able to catch you up. And for your enchantment, you always go for Stasis Enchant. Always. Every single game, there's no exception. Every single game. You go in, you use your first ability, for example, you use Stasis and... what was I saying? Stasis? No, you ult. You use... Oh, why can't I speak? You go in, you use ult, you use Stasis, and then you proc your ult with your first ability. There we go. Was it really that hard to say? So yeah. For the runes, you go for Conqueror. Here you go for Triumph. I found Triumph really, really nice, especially combined with the Stasis. Let's say you're very low HP, you know, you use Stasis, and then your first ability to kill them all. First of all, if they're all pretty low, you're going to do insane damage to them. Secondly, it heals you up. So it's a really, really nice rune to go for on Lilia. Otherwise, you could go for Hunter Vampirism, I guess. But like, no runes are really good on Lilia from here. Giant Slayer is actually good if you're against a lot of tanks. But only if you're really up against a lot of tanks. For the third rune, Hunter Titan is really nice for the anti-CC. Otherwise, Bone Plating is good if you're against like a Lee Sin or something. Or a Kha'Zix. But yeah. Fortune Hunter Genius, because you want to spam the hell out of your abilities, especially your first ability. Oops. Yeah, for your spells, you go for Smite and Flash, and that is it about the build. Let's now get into the gameplay. Alright, on to the gameplay. So, while I'm walking in the game, I want to say again, I have made a podcast channel, and while you're watching this video, me and my friend Raj have uploaded another video. So, the podcast is here. Right now, you can only see the Wild Rift podcast, but we made a new one for Epic Games, the makers of Fortnite. They actually got sued for $520 million. And it's actually crazy what they got sued for. Like, violating children's privacy. And the other one was like tricking players to make unwanted purchases. So like, they tricked players to buy things that they didn't even buy. It's actually a crazy story. So if you want to check it out, I'll put a link to it in the description or in the pinned comment or something. You'll really support me and my friend if you actually watch that video. Give it a like, a comment, and I'm sure you guys are gonna love it. It's a podcast. It's not necessarily a video. It's a podcast. So yeah. The way that I'm clearing the jungle here, by the way, you can see when you clear the red buff, you shouldn't finish it off all the way. You can pull it to the wolves and then use your first ability on the wolves and the red buff at the same time. This is gonna be a more efficient jungle clear because of course you're gonna clear it faster if you hit both of them at the same time. So keep that in mind when you play jungle Lilia. You can be very efficient with it. This particular game is going to be a very annoying rough game. And you can see I actually chose to upgrade my first ability again. The reason that I did that, I'm doing this here again, as you can see. So you can see I'm clearing jungle faster because I'm doing it like this. The reason that I'm taking first ability again is because it allows me to clear the jungle faster. As you can see, I don't have enough mana to even remotely use my third ability. The only problem with this is going to be, however, that I'm not going to have my third ability when I'm at the Scuttle Crab. I basically sacrificed it because like third ability early on in the game is really not that strong anyways. Like here you can see, you know, am I gonna kill him? You can really see like the first ability is very, very powerful this early on in the game. Like third ability, I really don't like. But of course you're gonna get it anyways, you know. After you take the Scuttle Crab, you're gonna get your third ability anyways. But that's just my philosophy on playing Lilia. I like to do it like this. So she has a decently fast jungle clear if you do it correctly. Like if you hit 2 jungle camps at the same time, she has a pretty decently fast jungle clear. If you want to, you can actually throw your third ability almost from the base to any lane to gank. Like you can slow them with your third ability. It's hard to hit it like that, but you can do it. Like you can do it if you want to. Like all the way from base, you can throw your third ability. I want to gank, but my team actually has to go in if I gank. They're not going in, so I'm not gonna gank. The reason that I'm still trying to gank is because there's nothing else to do, as you can see. Like, there is literally no jungle, so I'm still just trying to gank. But then I see a random Scuttle Crab. Like, what the hell was the enemy jungler doing? Enemy jungler just didn't take the Scuttle Crab. Oh, it was the Zeds, because Zed invaded my jungle, which delayed him. He did get a kill for it, however, but it delayed him. As you can see, it's not easy to hit your third ability at all, actually. It's really not easy at all to hit it. At this point, I don't really know, like, ganking, not ganking, because Vex is low, but I don't want to waste my time, because I know Vex is gonna run away. So I'm taking the safe approach here by taking my jungle. And as you can see, it's paying off, because the Vex is obviously gonna go back. So that's why I actually decided to clear my jungle instead of trying to go for the Vex. Even though Vex was very, very low HP. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying this video as well, make sure you give it a like too. Let's not forget about this channel, of course. So many people checked out the podcast channel when I made a video about Wild Rift. If you have not seen that video already, I really recommend you check it out. Like that one and the Epic Games video. We're going to be uploading lots of interesting topics. And one of our future videos is going to be about AI. And my friend has graduated in computer science, University of Computer Science. He even has his master's in computer science. So he's going to be able to give a really good story about AI and how, you know, it's probably going to take over the world very, very soon. All of that and more on the podcast channel. And I love making podcasts. Like, you guys always tell me, you know, you love listening to when I ramble about things. That is basically a channel of me rambling about things, me and my friend. So that's why, you know, I felt like it was a good idea because I love doing it. And if there's people that love watching it, of course, it's a win-win, right? And I really love the support that you guys gave on the very first podcast. So amazing. It got so many likes, so many nice comments. Like, not nice as in like, you know, wow, good video. No, nice as in people actually giving feedback and writing really long comments with their opinions. So like, I really enjoyed it. That was like a whole new experience for me as opposed to this YouTube channel. He wants to ult me. That's why I went away. Don't want to get ulted by him because thing about Zed is Zed can dodge my ultimate. If I ult and he ults at the time that he's gonna fall asleep, he's gonna dodge it. Same for Fizz, he can dodge it. Same for Camille, she can dodge it. Same for there's more champions that can dodge it. Kane, for example, they can all dodge it. So like here, I just smited it to heal up, as you can see, and I put him asleep after his ultimate. I essentially played it perfectly. Ooh, that's a good engage by Vex. Oh, the triumph. Oh, that was so close. 1 millisecond. If Zed died 1 millisecond earlier, the triumph healing would have saved my ass. Oh, that sucks. That is why you use triumph, but unfortunately the timing was just off right there. Just off. And one more tip with Lilia. This is very important. Lilia heals up when you hit enemies with your abilities. She literally heals. So when you're very low, like it's often better to keep fighting as a Lilia than to run away. Because if you run away, you're not going to heal. At the very least, throw your third ability on the enemy. Try to hit them so you heal up. You heal up. Like, look, I'm healing up right now. You can see it's actually a pretty decent heal because I hit them. None of my teammates are really doing anything here. I'm overextended. Like, what are they doing? Look at them. 3 of them are... There you go. Finally, they go in. Jesus. How long does it take for them to go in? Like, I wasted their time for so long, but my team was just not going in. I found it really, really weird, actually. Now that I'm watching it back, I find it even weirder. Boom and boom. Oh, there we go. Nice. That should be a dragon. And you also heal up when you attack jungle camps. Dragon, for example. It's not going to be as much of a healing as champions, but it's definitely still quite a substantial heal. So if you run, let's say you're running away, you got ignited, you're going to die, and you cannot hit an enemy, hit a jungle camp, and maybe the healing is going to save you. So those are some advanced little stuffs about Lilia. And she can do this very easily because she's so fast. She's so fast. When you get those 4 stacks, she's so fast. She can run to anything she wants in a very, very quick tempo. It's really, really fast champion. As you can see, I'm just dancing around the jungle right now, clearing it. And boom. I'm not using my smite. Oh, I'm not using smite because of Rift Herald here. It's not... I could kill both of them maybe. Yeah, there we go. That's 100% they're both gonna die. Yeah. Boom and boom. Easy kills. So another thing for Lilia is... Lilia is actually very, very good into heavy armor types of champions. For example, Rammus, Thresh. She's even good into champions like Mundo, Garen, because of the true damage, right? Like because of the true damage. So Thresh, for example, you know, he gets a lot of armor in the later stages of the game because he stacks armor infinitely, literally. So that's why Lilia is very, very good into that because you can shred through that armor with your true damage. And that is why, as I said, the Rod of Ages. The Rod of Ages is so good. You know, Rod of Ages, Liandry's, and Rod of Ages, Liandry's, and what is that item? I keep forgetting the name of this item. The vampirism item. I forgot again. The item that gives you 12% Omnivamp and true damage. But the reason those are all good is because she gets so much true damage. Essentially, like if the enemy has armor or shield, it really doesn't matter too much when you play Lilia. Even if you don't have a void staff. As long as you hit your first ability, you're gonna be fine. I could flash... I don't have to, he's gonna die anyways. If she didn't hit that, I would have used my first ability and then flashed on him and I would have just killed him right there. But I didn't have to, luckily. Boom and boom. Look at that damage, guys. I could go on her. Flash, there we go, you see? And she should be dead. There we go, you see that? She dies. Look at how much damage I'm doing to the Thresh as well. He's gonna die, he's gonna die. Oh, he flashes out of it. Look at the healing, by the way, guys. Look at the healing. Whenever I hit an ability, boom, look at the healing. I did die here, and you couldn't actually see the healing here at this point. But the healing is decent. Like, let me just say, the healing is decent. And you should always keep fighting. I directly went for Stasis this game, because I don't want to deal with Zed ultimate, and... Stasis really changes the game when you play Lilia because this allows you to go in with your flash. First ability, flash into 4 or 5 men. Use your ultimate and stasis. You fall asleep and then you kill all of them. Like, you'll do so much damage. And if not, if you don't kill them, your teammates should do lots of damage to them. Your teammates should do lots of damage to them. A small weird thing about Lilia right now. I believe it's a bug, but I'm not sure if it's intended or something. If you get the red buff and you attack an enemy with your red buff and then you ult that enemy, for some reason the red buff instantly wakes up that enemy. So sometimes I don't take the red buff on purpose because of this thing. Because I don't want them to wake up instantly, right? Like I want them to stay asleep. It's really weird. Like if you basic attack an enemy and you apply red buff, like look, I applied red buff on Caitlyn here. Oh no, sorry, that was not red buff, that was Leandri's. Sorry, that was not a red buff. But if you apply red buff on the enemies and ult them, they will instantly wake up. It's really, really stupid. Really stupid. It's not looking like a good fight, by the way. Boom. Come on. Boom! Look at the damage! I'm doing so much damage! Oh! Oh! No! The Caitlyn is 7 on 0? This Caitlyn is 7 on 0, actually. Fizz was just AFK on the top side of the map. No idea what he was doing, actually. Split pushing, well, we could have just killed all of them. Really, really weird from the Fizz to split push at that moment. Like, it doesn't really make sense. It really doesn't make sense, actually. Why the hell was he not with us there? That fight, I actually did so much damage, but Lilia is also a late game champion, by the way. She's not good early game. Late game is where it's really at. Mid game, she's decent. She's like pretty good. But late game is where it's really at. When you get your 3rd, 4th, 5th item, that's when the fun really starts. Right now, I have like 2.5 items, which is, you know, I'm pretty strong. But like the real fun hasn't begun. The real fun is really gonna begin at the very late stages of this game. I can take it together with the big fat brown guy, but the dragon is up, so I have to rotate to the dragon, of course. Unfortunately, Malphite died already before we even fought. But it's a 4 versus 4, because Gwen is on the top side of the map, so I could choose to fight. I can actually flash in and sleep all of them. Oh, that's exactly what I did. And... boom! Boom, boom, boom. Look at that damage, baby! When they fall asleep and you go on them, you do so much damage. It's crazy. Oh, baby. And this is the second dragon. Come on. Boom. Nice. That was actually so nice. That one was so nice. It's disgusting how much damage Lilia does like that when you put all of them asleep. Huh. That was so good, actually. Yeah, I took the red buff again. Again, like, taking red buff... it's not the best thing right now with Lilia. I'm sure in the future they'll fix it, or maybe they don't. I don't know if it's a intentional thing. I feel like it's a bug. Because it really doesn't make sense if you apply a red buff on the enemy that it wakes them up instantly. Like, why would you get red buff then, right? It's useless. Literally nerfing yourself by getting the red buff. I should make a challenge. You know what, guys? If this video reaches 1,000 likes, I'm gonna make a full AP Nunu video. Because full AP Nunu got buffed. And I have heard some people ask for it. Riftmaker, that's the name of the item, by the way. Riftmaker. So if you guys want to see that, you can give this video a like. I like with full AP Nunu, his ult actually does crazy damage. So I don't know. I don't know if it's viable. If you want to see it, give this video a like. If it reaches the goal, I'm doing it. Oh, the Zed just destroyed him. Ah, he's dead. Zed just destroyed the Fizz there. Did you see that ult combo? Faker, what was that? Oh, I even said it in the game. That was crazy. Did you see how the Zed just killed the Fizz? Hello? If you haven't, rewind this video because that was ridiculous how he killed him. Wow. Oh, I threw it into the wall. Oopsie. Oh, Gwen is a little bit annoying because of her second ability. But besides that, if she used it up, I'm gonna be fine against their Thresh. However, I can put them asleep and stasis. Yeah, there we go. And boom! And boom! Oh, he's stasis. Ah, come on. Really? You run away like that? He didn't deserve to live there. He really didn't. I deserve that kill. I'm waiting for the Scuttle Crab here. As you can see, I'm spamming my second ability. Oh, he's taking the blue buff. Never mind. I guess I have to do that one first. Alright, we shouldn't go for Baron. There's no way we should go for Baron here. Doesn't make any sense. I ran into the trap just to, you know, take away the trap. Oh, I could put her asleep, but I'm not gonna waste everything to kill her. Even if I kill her, like, is that really worth wasting everything? I would have killed her. Like, if I ulted her and flashed on her, I would have killed her. We're just straight up doing the Baron here. And as a Lilia, you want to stay the closest to the Baron because you do true damage. So having your damage reduced is fine because your true damage doesn't actually get reduced. Keep that in mind. So like right here. Smite. There we go. Gwen is split pushing. Someone needs to kill this Kate. I could flash. Oh, there we go. The flash. Come on. Come on. Ooh, look at my damage. Wait, everyone died. We all died. Wait, what? 3 of us died. It felt like I was destroying them there, but somehow they actually made a comeback and they killed me. Huh. 4 of them died for 3 of us. It's not really worth it since we have Baron. No idea. It really felt like I was dominating them that fight, to be fair. But I guess it's fine. I'm gonna get my Rabadon's Death Cap actually. This is where the real fun begins, basically. This is where the real fun begins. When you reach that Rabadon's Death Cap 4th item, that's really where the real fun begins. And it's honestly crazy how much damage this champion does. And not only that, it's crazy how mobile she is because of the movement speed you get from your first ability. Because the movement speed also scales with ability power. So the more ability power you have, the more movement speed you get. And it stacks up 4 times. It gives you like 50% movement speed bonus if you have 4 stacks. It's crazy, crazy movement speed. I'm trying to hit my 3rd ability. I could ult if I hit it on a valuable target. But I didn't hit it, so I'm letting it roll. Oh, that's a Fizz ultimate. Should be a free kill. Yeah, there you go. Oh, the damage from Fizz actually. Zed should not be able to 1v1 me because I have stasis. I really want to go for this dragon. Because it's the 3rd dragon. It's going to make us really, really powerful if I take this dragon. Even though we have Baron, I wanted to take this approach by taking the dragon because I felt like it was a little bit risky to try to end the game here. Because they do have a strong Caitlyn, a strong Gwen. So these 2 champions could actually potentially 2v5 us. Like, no joke. Under that turret, they could actually destroy us. Again, like, I'm just taking the safer approach. I could try to go for Gwen here. But I'm just taking the dragon. It's a whatever. I'm just taking the dragon. Doesn't really guarantee our win, but it makes our chances so much bigger. And boom, there we go. Look at how fast I am. You see the movement speed that I have now? Look. Look at how fast I am. This is how fast you are in the late game. This is the change that Rabadon's Death Cap makes to Lilia's game. The damage is crazy, of course, but look at the speed. Just look at this speed, please. This feels unbalanced. Like, when you reach this stage of the game, it actually feels unbalanced, how fast you are. Cosmic Drive. Yeah, that item makes sense. That item makes a lot of sense. Fizz is just going 1 versus 5. It's probably gonna die for it. It's not worth it, to be honest. A 1-on-1 trade at this stage of the game is not worth, because we're so ahead of them. So if they die, it's not really worth. Oh no. Uh-oh, no, this is not good. Wait, 3 of them just died. And Baron is spawning. I'm just hopping like a little horsey, as you can see. I mean, maybe I was trying to kill Thresh here. Honestly, I don't really, like, what do I do here, right? Like, what do I do? 4 of them are alive, and it's gonna be only me against them, because Ashe is not even here. Where's Ashe? Ashe should come and help, actually. Ooh, this is annoying. I don't want to give them this Baron. It's such a strong Baron. Look at my damage, though. My 3rd ability just chunked down Zed by 30%. Why is Ashe not helping me? Why am I alone? Look, they're taking Baron, probably. Oh. I ulted. Ooh. Where's Zed? Where's Zed? Where's Zed? Where is he? Come give me my penta, please. He's not gonna give me the penta, is he? But look at that. The enemies cannot start Baron when you're playing Lilia. You just go in with that flash first ability combo. You ult them and you destroy them. And I just end the game, as you can see. Look at that. That is crazy. That is crazy. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let's take a look at how much damage I did and everything like that. Better than 96% of Lilia players. That's fine, I guess. 37,000 damage. Not bad, not bad. Not bad at all. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, check out the podcast channel if you want to watch more. And I'll see you all in the next Wild Rift video. Bye-bye.